In this lesson, we learn how to use range function in loops. Python range function is a handy function that returns a sequence of numbers in a given range. The syntax is like this. Range, it takes three parameters: start, stop, and step. Start is optional and the default is 0 and it is inclusive. That is, the range will start from this 0 and stop is mandatory, but it is exclusive. That is, the number that is used as stop will be excluded from the range. And step also optional, and if we omit this, it is default is 1. If we provide only one argument, then that will be treated as a stop. So range stop is actually range 0 to stop, but stop is exclusive. Okay, and range with two parameters. So the first parameter will be treated as start and the next parameter will be treated as stop. And if we provide all the three arguments, then the first one is start, second one is stop, and third one is step. Now let's check how the range function behaves with different number of arguments. As discussed, range function accepts up to 3 arguments. So it may have only one argument, and if it is only one argument, then it will be treated as stop. And if we supply 2 arguments, then these arguments are treated as start and stop. And if we provide all the 3 arguments, then the first one is start, then the next one is stop, and the last one is step. So if we provide only one argument, it will behave like this one. That means here the default start is 0 and default step is 1. So it is actually 0, stop, 1. And in the range function, the stop parameter is actually exclusive. That is, the number mentioned in the stop will not be accepted in the range. Okay, so here is the for loop for I in range 10. That means I starts from 0 and it is incremented by 1. So the next number is 1, next number is 2. That is, the difference between two consecutive numbers is 1. This is due to this step parameter. Although we haven't mentioned it, the default is 1 and it has started at 0 because we have omitted the start and the default is 0. So in this way, this range function will generate numbers from 0 to 9. Why? Because 10 is exclusive. And in this example, we have passed 2 arguments. One is 1 and another is 10. So this one is start and this is stop. So this range starts from the number 1 and we have omitted the step here. That means the step is 1 by default. So the next number will be 2. That is, the numbers will increase by 1 in each step. Okay, so in this way it will generate a series of numbers starting from 1 and ends at 9. Okay, we won't get 10 because this is exclusive. And here in the last example, for I in range 1, 10, 3, that means the range starts with the number 1 and the last number is less than 10 because 10 is exclusive, and each number will differ by 3. That is, it will increase by 3 in each step. So it will generate 1, then the next number 1 plus 3 4, then the next number 4 plus 3 7, then the next number 7 plus 3 is 10. So 10 is exclusive, so it will not be accepted here. So this range function will generate only 3 numbers 1, 4 and 7. Now we'll check our examples in the terminal. So our first example was like this: for I in range 10, then we printed the range of numbers using print statement. So this was our code. So here we have omitted the start and step arguments, so these are by default 0 and 1 respectively. So this range function should generate series of number starting with 0 and it will end at 9, because the step is 1 and the last or the stop parameter or the stop argument is exclusive. So let's check the result by running the script. We have saved this as a file range.py. So we have to type python range.py and press enter. So we see the numbers 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the last numbers. So the last number is 9. It is not 10. Okay, and the series started from 0. You can see the first number is 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. That is, it is generating a series of numbers starting with 0 and incrementing by 1 and stopping at 9, the last number in the series. The number 10 is not included because in the range function this stop parameter is exclusive. Now let's change the number of arguments. So the second example was range 1 to 10. So here only the change is the starting number. Here instead of 0 it will start at 1. So our output should be 1 to 9. Let's check it. So here is the result. The number starts at 1, then 2, 3, 4. That is, the step is also 1 and it has ended at 9 because this stop parameter is exclusive. So the range ends at 9. In our third example, we provided the range function with all the 3 arguments: the start argument, the stop argument and the step argument. That means in this range of numbers, the number starts from 1 and in each step the numbers will be incremented by 3 and it will stop before 10 because 10 will not be included in our range of numbers. So here we should get only 1, 4 and 7. Let's check it. So here is our output: 1, 4 and 7. This is because of these parameters, start and step. Started at 1 and in each step the number has increased by 3. 1 plus 3 4, 4 plus 3 7 and 7 plus 3 is 10, but 10 will not be accepted because 10 is exclusive in range function. So the behavior of range function is clear to you. Now let's write a very simple program to add the first 100 natural numbers and display the total. So we may write a very simple program like this one: total equal to 0, then for I in range 1 to 101, because we want to access all the numbers from 1 to 100. That is, we want 100 also. So we have taken the stop as 101 because 101 is exclusive. Now inside the loop we will write on statement like this: total is equal to total plus I. Initially we have put or assigned 0 to total, so here in this loop, in each iteration, all the range of numbers will be added with this total. So we'll get the sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot dot up to 100 in this variable. So after the loop is complete, we may print the value outside the loop, not inside the loop. Print total. So this print statement will print the value that is stored in the variable total. I have saved this as a file for_range.py. So to run this program we have to type Python for range.py and you get the result 5050. So if you check manually by adding all the numbers from 1 to 100, the natural numbers, first 100 natural numbers, the total should be 5050. Now we'll write a very simple program to display the multiples of 5 up to 100. So we may write the program like this one: for I in range 5 to 101 and the step is also 5. We have taken 101 because we want to print the multiple of 5 up to 100. So as 101 is exclusive, it will accept 100. Okay, so our job is only to print the value in the variable I. So this is the loop. It will generate a series of numbers 5, 10, 15 and the last one is 100. Then these numbers will be printed by this print statement in each iteration of this for loop. And these numbers will be in new lines, so we may change the end parameter of the print statement. We may write comma, that is the output will be in a single line separated by comma. Now let's run the program in our terminal. I have saved this in a file named for_range.py. So we have to type Python for range.py and press enter, and you see the result: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and the last one is 100. That is, it's a multiple of 5. 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, 5 20s are 100. So this loop generates the multiple of 5. Now let's check this code snippet. Here I have written a for loop like this one: for I in range 1 to 11. That is, this range function will generate a series of numbers starting with 1 and ends at 10. And look the print statement carefully. Here we have written print 5, then we will print a cross sign, then the value of this I, and we have another string, that is equal sign will be printed as a string. Then the last one is 5 into this I. So it will generate actually 5 into, initially I is 1, so 5 into 1 is equal to 5. In this way the loop will generate a number of outputs: 5 into 1 equal to 5, 5 into 2, the next I is 2, so 5 into 2 is 10. So it will actually generate the multiplication table of 5. Now check the result from the terminal. Python for range.py and see the result. Sorry, the typo mistake. It will be Python. So here goes the output. 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, and the last one is 5 10s are 50. So this loop displays the multiplication table of 5.